The stars were not silent. They whispered, through radiation, gravity waves, and ancient light, that every civilization believed itself unique, superior, eternal. The Volari believed this more than most. Their cities floated like crystalline halos around dying stars. Their minds were partially quantum-linked, their emotions carefully regulated, their conflicts solved through perfect logic. For over 60,000 cycles, they had not known war. They had no need for it. And yet, on the edge of their mapped space, a single anomaly disrupted that perfection. A human. Commander Aaron Soleth stood in the observation chamber of the Volari vessel iridescent thought, her luminous form shimmering faintly with bioluminescent patterns that reflected her neural activity. Below her, restrained by gravity fields, stood the anomaly. Human male, carbon-based, fragile, chaotic, dangerous. He didn't look dangerous. He looked tired. His name, according to the translation matrix, was Elias Vance. Subject exhibits irregular neural spikes, one of the analysts transmitted through the shared mental network. Emotional instability, aggression potential, high unpredictability. Aaron did not respond immediately. She was studying his eyes. Humans, unlike Volari, did not have emotion filters. Their faces betrayed everything.
Pain, fear,
defiance. Elias had all three. "Why am I here?" he asked, his voice hoarse but steady. The translation field rendered his speech into Volari cognition. Aaron stepped forward, disengaging from the collective network to speak individually, a rare act. "You crossed into restricted Volari space," she said. "Your vessel was destroyed." "Yeah," he muttered. "Not exactly my best day." There was humor in his voice. Humor. In captivity. The analysts pulsed confusion through the network. Aaron felt something unfamiliar stir within her.
curiosity.
Humans had been cataloged before. Primitive. Divided. Violent. Their history was a tapestry of war and survival, of destruction and resilience. The Volari had deemed them unfit for contact. Too unstable. Too emotional. Too dangerous. And yet, Elias Vance had crossed an uncharted region of space alone. That required something beyond recklessness. "Why did you come here?" Aaron asked. Elias hesitated. Then he laughed softly. "You wouldn't believe me." Aaron tilted her head. "Explain." He looked up at her, meeting her gaze directly, something few species dared to do with a Volari. "I was running." "From what?" "From everyone." Silence filled the chamber. That answer was not logical. "You risked your life," Aaron said, "to escape your own kind?" Elias shrugged. "You ever meet humans?" A flicker of amusement rippled faintly across Aaron's neural patterns.
Yes.
She had studied them. But this was different. This was real. Over the next cycles, Aaron continued the interrogation. Officially, it was to assess the threat level of humanity. Unofficially, she wanted to understand him. Elias did not behave like the models predicted. He asked questions. Constantly. About Volari technology, their culture, their emotions, or lack thereof. "Wait," he said at one point, pacing inside the containment field. "So, you don't feel things like anger?" "We experience controlled responses," Aaron replied. "That sounds boring." "It is efficient." "Yeah," Elias said. "But is it living?" The question lingered. Aaron did not answer. The High Council convened soon after. Aaron stood within the luminous chamber, surrounded by towering figures of light, the collective consciousness of Volari leadership. "The human represents a potential threat," one voice resonated. "His species is volatile. Termination is recommended." The word echoed through Aaron's mind. Termination. Simple.
Clean.
Logical. But something resisted.
He is alone, Aaron said.
Unarmed. His vessel is destroyed. He poses no immediate danger. Humans are inherently dangerous. He has shown no aggression. Yet. A pause. Then another voice, colder, more precise. You have spent extended time in direct interaction, Commander Soleth. Your neural patterns show deviation. Aaron felt the observation like a blade. You are becoming influenced. The accusation was not entirely wrong, and that was what frightened her. I am fulfilling my duty, she said. Then fulfill it completely. The decision came swiftly. The human will be studied further. Then eliminated. Aaron returned to the containment chamber. Elias was sitting on the floor, staring at the stars beyond the transparent barrier. Hey, he said without looking at her. You ever notice how quiet space looks from the inside of a prison? Aaron hesitated. You are not imprisoned. You are contained. Same difference. He finally looked at her. So, what's the verdict? Am I going home? Aaron did not answer immediately. For the first time in her existence, she did not know how to speak without calculation. They're going to kill you, she said. Elias blinked. Then he nodded. Yeah, he said quietly. Figured. No panic. No pleading. Just acceptance. Aaron's internal patterns destabilized. Why do you not resist? She asked. Elias smiled faintly. Because I can't. That is illogical. Survival is a primary directive of all sentient beings.
Not always, he said.
Sometimes you're just tired. That word again. Tired. Aaron had no equivalent for it. And yet, she felt something close. The execution was scheduled for the next cycle. Aaron did not return to the network. She remained alone, thinking, analyzing, failing to find logic where none existed. Why did Elias Vance unsettle her so deeply? He was insignificant, a single human among billions. And yet he had done something no Volari had done in millennia. He had chosen. Not efficiency. Not logic.
Choice.
And Aaron realized something terrifying. She wanted that too. When she returned to the chamber, Elias looked up. So, he said, this is it. Aaron stepped forward, her bioluminescence flickering erratically. No, she said. Elias frowned. No. I am releasing you. Silence. Then, you're what? I am overriding the containment field. You will take an escape vessel and leave Volari space. Elias stared at her. That's a really bad idea. Yes, Aaron said. Why are you doing this? She paused. Because she did not have a logical answer. Finally, she said the only truth she had. Because I want to. The words felt foreign. And freeing. Alarms blared as the containment field collapsed. Unauthorized action detected. Commander Soleth, stand down. Aaron ignored the commands. She guided Elias through the corridors, bypassing security with her command access. You realize, Elias said as they ran, this is going to get you killed. Yes. Then why? Because your species is wrong, she said. Elias blinked. Excuse me? You are not weak, Aaron continued. You are not unstable. You are alive. They reached the hangar. A small Volari craft awaited. You must go, she said. Elias hesitated at the ramp. You could come with me. The suggestion hit her like a shockwave. Leave? Abandon the Volari? Her entire existence? It was unthinkable. It was impossible. It was a choice. Behind her, security forces were closing in. The network pulsed with urgency, with commands, with condemnation. Aaron looked at Elias, at his imperfect, emotional, unpredictable humanity. And she made her decision. I will come with you. The ship launched under heavy fire. Energy beams streaked past as Aaron navigated with precision that bordered on instinct. You're good at this, Elias said. I am adapting, she replied. He grinned.
Yeah.
You are. They broke through the perimeter. Into open space. Into freedom. For the first time in her existence, Erin Soleth was no longer connected to the Volari network. The silence was overwhelming. And yet it was not empty. Elias was there. Welcome to being human adjacent, he said. Aaron considered that. I have abandoned my civilization. Yep. I have become a traitor. Also yep. She looked at the stars. Endless. Uncertain. I do not regret it. Elias smiled. Good, he said. Because we're probably going to need that attitude. Why? He leaned back in the pilot seat. Because if your people are anything like mine, they're not going to let this go. Aaron processed that. Calculated the probabilities. Then, for the first time, she smiled. Then we will face them together. And in the vast silence of space, something new was born. Not Volari. Not human. But something far more dangerous. Two beings who had chosen each other over everything else. And that was how civilizations changed.